Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what is your beauty magnet, so how you magnetize people and draw them in with your beauty. I'm now going to show you your crystals, but please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as this is going to be different for everyone. So for pile number 1, we have this rose quartz egg. For pile number 2, we have citrine. And for pile number 3, we have amethyst. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick any pile you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. You can also pause the video if you need more time, and if you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamp for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this rose quartz egg crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what is your beauty magnet, so how you magnetize and draw people in with your beauty. You chose the card Galactic Vibration. It says personal conviction, raising your resilience and direct channel. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards, but please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as the messages are going to be different for everyone. Okay, so your cards are, we have the wisdom card. It says learning, art, joy, and music. The next card we have is telepathy, transmission, perception, and communication. Next, for your small tarot card, we have the Ace of Wands. For your tarot cards, we have the Moon card. We have the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Star. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Tower. We have the Six of Cups. And lastly, we have the Star card. So we have the Star showing up twice. That is quite interesting. Okay, my pile number 1s, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what is your beauty magnet. So my pile number 1s, the first thing I am noticing within your cards, you have the card Galactic Vibration. So this is not necessarily to say that you have to resonate with being out of this world in some type of way, in a soul type of energy. But since we're talking about beauty today, I'm not going to speak about your soul being from somewhere else. If you do feel your soul is from somewhere else, not from Earth, then, you know, that is coming through in this card. But today I'm just going to kind of like speak about your beauty. And when I see galactic vibration in a beauty reading, it kind of reminds me of this otherworldly energy of a person being so beautiful, they almost look otherworldly. They look so ethereal. They look like they're not from Earth. They look like an angel, a fairy, a mermaid on Earth, or just some otherworldly person. They don't look like human. And the best way to describe this is that you look ethereal, you look magical. There's something about you that doesn't look earthly in some way. You look shiny like a star. You look you just look otherworldly and ethereal, my pal number ones, and that is what your beauty magnet is, because it just draws people in this kind of interest. You know how most people perhaps have maybe the same look. I feel like nobody can replicate your look. Since we also have galactic vibration, perhaps you have a very ahead of your time kind of energy with the way you look, or the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, the way you do your makeup, or your fashion style, or your fashion style, or your beauty, your looks. The way you do your makeup, maybe the way you do your hair here, is completely unique, that nobody can really replicate it. And that is what your beauty magnet is, my pal number ones, because there's this energy of you being so ethereal, so otherworldly. People just look at you and you look magical. You look like you shine. And there's something they can't quite put their finger on that draws them to you like a magnet. People in general, okay, my pal number ones? And it's because you have this ethereal, otherworldly look to you in your beauty, but also because nobody can replicate your look. You have a very unique beauty, or a very unique look, or a very unique fashion style where nobody can replicate that, and it is completely unique to you. You know, the star coming up twice reminds me of Aquarius energy. It doesn't have to be that you are an Aquarius, but it reminds me of Aquarius energy, of that eccentric nature of being unique, and nobody can kind of like replicate that unique look. Even if they tried, they just couldn't, okay? And my pal number ones, what your beauty magnet is that you shine so brightly within this unique look, within this ethereal look, within you being so beautiful. I mean, you even chose the rose quartz. You carry a lot of beauty, my pal number ones, and you shine so much with that beauty, and that is your beauty magnet, because you stand out regardless, because nobody can ever copy your look, or maybe even not just copy it. Nobody can really look like you. You maybe even have a unique face, or unique hair, or just everything about you seems unique that nobody else has seen anywhere else. And it's just like people love to see something new. People don't just always love to see the same things over and over again. So you bring off that energy, and you are that beauty magnet because you shine so bright within your uniqueness. The best way I can describe this energy is with an example of like Grimes. When you look at Grimes and her music style, it is completely unique, and she looks out of this world. She looks otherworldly. And that, to me, you know, you don't necessarily have to be exactly like Grimes or even relate to her energy, but I wanted to give an example of someone that is so ethereal, someone that is kind of like their beauty is out of the world, that looks so ethereal and people just can't quite put their finger on it. You get what I mean? So that's what I feel from you, my pile number ones, of what your beauty magnet is. Like I mentioned, you shine so brightly. Since the star showed up twice, I think you very much shine a lot, and your beauty shines out a lot as well because you chose the rose quartz. It's just like anything you could do, you could shine in. If you did something even you weren't talented in, you would shine in it because your beauty is so magnetizing. Okay, anything you wear, you would shine out in. Any type of makeup style, you would shine out in. Even if you were dressed like a hobo today, I feel like you'd still shine and people would still be drawn to you. That is your beauty magnet, my pal number ones. And the star holds so much beauty. The star also reminds me of, the energy of people that stand out, people that get recognized for something. So perhaps since we're doing a beauty reading, perhaps you could be recognized for your good looks in some type of way, like by magazines, by modeling agencies, by acting, things like that, by being in the public eye in some type of way. Perhaps you hold so much beauty that you would be able to just stand out and shine like that. They're even showing me, runway models and people that are just on magazines and Instagram models and things like that. Like, I think you could very much the energy they're showing me, I don't recommend doing this, but the energy they're showing me is a joke. Your spirit guides is, let's say there was a trip in the Bahamas and you were there with your girlfriends, if you're a woman, and you see that they're busy doing a photo shoot for a bunch of models there on the beach. And you decide to sneak into that photo shoot and nobody notices that you're not a model there. They all think that you're a model there. That is the energy I feel with you, my pal number ones, how beautiful you are. It's like you just steal the spotlight, you steal the show, and everyone wants to look at you because you shine so bright like a star, because you stand out so much and you have that star quality to you, of people wanting to look at you, people wanting to admire you. When you think of the stars in the sky, they shine so brightly. People just want to look at the stars in the sky all night. And you even have the moon card. This is a full moon, but this full moon is a pink full moon. And actually, at the time I'm recording this, it is, well, at the time I'm recording this, it is the 5th of April, but I'm probably going to release this video on the 6th of April on the Libra full moon, which is a pink moon, if I'm not mistaken. So that kind of reminds me of the astrology of when this video comes out, of the full moon, of a Libra pink full moon. And you even chose the pink rose quartz egg. So, when you think of the moon, people also want to look at it when it's a full moon. People just love to be mesmerized by the moon, and they almost get hypnotized or into a trance when they look at the moon. And that's the kind of feeling I get with a telepathy card, which I'll explain in a moment. But with the pink moon and the Libra kind of energies showing up, maybe not all of you are Libras, maybe some of you have Libra placements, but doesn't have to be. But when I think of the Libra full moon's energies, being that when we record this video and I'm seeing it in the reading, I think that's very significant because Libra deals with the energies of beauty. Libra is ruled by Venusian energies, which is Venus, the planet of beauty, the planet of love. So there's this energy to you, my pal number ones, where people almost like just see you as so beautiful that they're magnetized to you, that they literally just fall in love with you, that they literally just see you as the most beautiful person on earth in that moment, that they literally just lose all sight on everything else that they were looking at. Your beauty just stands out so much. And when I think of Libra, I feel like you give off this energy of really loving yourself or really owning your beauty. Maybe the way you do your makeup or the way you do your hair or the way you walk, the way you carry yourself. It looks kind of like they're showing me glam and confidence, and people just find you irresistibly beautiful, and that's your beauty magnet, my pile number ones. And as I mentioned with the moon, it puts you in this kind of trance when you look at it. You just want to look at it forever. And with the telepathy card, I feel like time just slows down when people look at you. They almost just get drawn into you. They're showing me the Love Witch movie, if you've ever watched that, where she basically draws in a guy. She's sitting there on a park bench and he is talking to another woman. I think he was some kind of professor, I'm not kind of sure. It's not an important detail, but he was speaking to another woman there. And this woman sitting on the bench, the Love Witch, she was a witch that just drew in lots of men. Okay, it doesn't have to be you, but I'm just trying to explain the energies of the vision I'm seeing. So she's sitting there on the park bench eating a sandwich, and the man is talking to the woman, and she's so drawn to this man. She thinks this man is absolutely what she wants that day. She wants this man, okay? And nothing's going to stop her from getting this man. So she looks into this man's eyes and she kind of puts him in a trance and pulls him into her energy, puts him in this hypnosis state, and he just stops talking to that woman immediately, turns his face to the Love Witch sitting on the bench, okay? And he walks over to her immediately, and he's in this trance while he's walking over to her. And he can't help but start like talking to her. And the other woman that he was speaking to before, she's just so confused because he just stopped talking to her mid-sentence and walked over to the other woman. And they're showing me that as a vision to show how your beauty is so magnetizing that you just draw people in, like a magnet. You know, when you think of two magnets that are put together, you can't pull it apart. It's like people are just drawn to your beauty and they naturally go towards you without even thinking. It's like you put people in a trance with your beauty, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number ones. And it's like people's perception of you, they see you as the energies of holding so much beauty that they can't even fathom it. I feel a lot of sensual attraction here with the Ace of Wands, especially from the people that you're attracted to. They feel very attracted to you at first glance, at first look, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number ones. And the way they feel so attracted to you, this also the Tower energy reminds me of that Love Witch movie later on. That same man, I'm just going to tell you what happened. Later on, she goes to his home and she kind of like makes some type of drink for him, but it had some type of psychedelic substance in it. But it also, I don't know if she did magic on the drink or something like that to make him fall in love with her. I really don't know. But he drank it and he started like seeing colors everywhere. And they had a night of passion together. And after that, he started crying, and he was crying, and he was like, before that evening when they had that night together, he was kind of distant towards her. Kind of like standoffish, kind of player type of vibes. I'm not looking for anything serious. And then after they had a night together, he was just like clinging onto her like a baby, if I can explain it best. And she got really turned off by him, and he started crying the whole night, like, Elaine, 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 I need you, I need you, I need you. And that kind of just reminds me of the tower energy here. Like, I don't know, when I looked at the tower energy, I saw that image in my mind, and I don't know why they're bringing up the love witch, but since we're doing a reading on what is your beauty magnet, perhaps you make people that are interested in you in love feel that crazy, even if they're not looking for something serious. You make them feel like they're going crazy, like they're almost losing their minds because they're so hypnotized by your beauty, because your beauty is so magnetizing that they just feel like they're almost like losing control of themselves in some type of way, that they're just, that they've never felt something so deep, a feeling so deep, and they can't quite understand it. Okay. And with the lovers, you have a lot of people that are attracted to you in a romantic way as well. Okay. And the feeling I get from this is they are so attracted to you, so magnetized to your beauty, that, you know how I said they feel like they're losing control of their emotions, going into a spiral here with the tower energies, even if they're not usually that way. It's like you bring out such a deep emotion in them from your beauty and from magnetizing them, and that they almost feel like, okay, have I met you before? Have we had past lives together? Are you my soulmate? Like, that's the kind of energy I see with the Six of Cups. Like, have I met you in a past life? But it's not, some of it, maybe some of them have had past lives with you, but I don't feel all of them have. I feel most of them just are so magnetized to your beauty and feel such an intense emotion from it straight away that they mistaken it for that. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but this is your beauty magnet, my pal number ones. You attract people like crazy, and if you are in a romantic connection, you attract your lover like crazy. Your lover just can't get enough of your beauty. And I feel like the feeling I get with the Ace of Cups is a lot of people want to be your friend. A lot of people want to have connections with you, just talk to you, just be by your side because you're so beautiful. And I feel the energies that with the starfish here, it's, you know, when you think of a starfish's leg can get, I don't know if it's a leg, but it's little, I'm just going to call it a leg, can get cut off and grow back. It can regenerate itself. So I feel the energies that when people try to almost dim your shine because you shine so brightly, you may naturally attract some jealousy because of this. Because, I mean, so many people are attracted to you. You're stealing the spotlight everywhere you go. You're just naturally the center of attention, and sometimes people may want to dim your light or pick on your insecurities in some type of way to make you feel small, but you naturally regenerate yourself. Your beauty naturally regenerates itself, and that is your beauty magnet. And with regeneration energy, I feel the energy that maybe some of you may, when you grow old later on in life, may actually end up just like looking younger. Or just like you don't age and people are like, what's going on? Why aren't you aging? Where's your wrinkles? But you're like, I don't need to age. I'm 50 and still looking fabulous. That kind of energy. I feel you almost being like that way. Or maybe if someone tries to taint your beauty in some type of way by saying, oh, this person is not that beautiful because of this and this and that, because of their insecurities, I feel like your beauty just becomes even more, it grows even more. I don't know how to explain it. but that is your beauty magnet. And the feeling I'm also getting is, let's say something were to happen with your beauty on the physical outside. Let's just say, for example, you have a prom day today, okay, and you get a pimple on your face, and this pimple is so big, but like, let's say your beauty regenerates so fast that later that night that pimple is gone, or I don't know, maybe not later that night. Let's say you get a pimple 3 days ago and your prom night is today, and you were worried that last night you looked at your face and you were worried it was still going to be there tomorrow for your prom night, and it's gotten a bit smaller because you've put some creams in it, and I don't know what you did, but you did something and it's gotten a little bit smaller, and you're worried the night before because you're like, how am I going to cover this with makeup? What am I going to do? And the next morning you wake up and it's tiny, 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 but by the afternoon you notice it's gone, and that night you can go and enjoy your prom pictures. That's the energy I feel like. Nothing can dim your light or your shine. Even if you were to have a pimple there, no one would even notice it because your beauty shines out so much. That's the energy I feel from the starfish. Okay, for what is your beauty magnet, my pile number ones? Also, I'm feeling the energy here with the King of Pentacles. You naturally may attract people that just want to spoil you in some type of way, or buy you things, or just throw you money of some kind, or just give you opportunities, give you free things. I don't know. There's something about your beauty that magnetizes people in, where they just want to give you things or give you gifts or just give to you. That's the energy I feel with the King of Pentacles. And with the Wisdom card, learning art, joy, and music, I feel the energies that you are like a work of art, my pile number ones, and that is your beauty magnet. You are so beautiful that you look like a work of art. You look like a beautiful statue or a beautiful work of art. Not to say that you look like an actual statue, but the feeling I'm getting is your beauty is timeless, and people can admire it from afar, and people can admire it from everywhere they are. And if you are like an artwork, you are like, when people look at you, it's like music to their ears. Even if music isn't playing, they just get so in a trance by your beauty. You know what I mean? And they even find so much joy in looking at you and just staring at you. You might find a lot of people just like to stare at you and don't even realize why. It's because you have that hypnotic energy on people, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number ones. So I didn't want to say too many physical things, but I'm feeling here for some physical things. I'm noticing this woman's jawline and this woman's jawline. So some of you could have very beautiful jawlines, and that is what magnetizes a lot of people in. I noticed her plaits at first glance, so maybe some of you like to do your hairstyles in very creative ways, or you like to do just very different things than most people usually do. Even her hair is so beautiful and flowy. You know what I mean? So perhaps your hair is something that is really beautiful that magnetizes people in. I'm also noticing her earrings. So if you wear any jewelry or rings, earrings, anything like that, even here she's wearing a necklace, then people really become magnetized and attracted to that. I'm feeling the energies here. What else was I looking at? Oh, here we see a nice dress, nice dresses, a nice dress. Some of you look really beautiful in dresses with the ethereal energy. Some of you look very good and beautiful and magnetizing in unique pieces of clothing that are just authentic to you. You know what I mean? Some of you really pull off looks that nobody else could pull off, like alien, futuristic energies, or just your own unique, authentic thing that nobody else could pull off. That's the feeling I get from that. It doesn't have to be alien, but or futuristic, but that's just an example. I'm also getting your noses, like your noses from the side look really cute. Okay. I'm picking up your mouths, like, I don't know, people just naturally feel drawn to your lips and they want to kiss your lips. And the rose quartz is kind of like moving as I said that, so I'm going to take that as confirmation. I'm seeing your smiles. People love your smiles, and people find that really extremely attractive. They're showing me like people almost want to run their fingers through your hair. Your hair is really beautiful. So that is all I'm getting in terms of physical looks, but everything else here still applies, because you know, everybody here watching this is different. That's why I don't like to give too many physical traits or descriptions, but I give some, just for fun. You know what I mean? But if you don't resonate with any of the physical things I said, this still applies, because you were drawn to this pile and these energies are for you, my palm ones, and this is how people see you. This is how people see your beauty, and you are like a beauty magnet, like I mentioned. You shine so much, and you deserve to feel great about yourself from this reading. I really hope that this reading gave you good energies so that you can feel positive about yourself today. I'm sending you so much love, my pal number ones, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose the Citrine crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what is your beauty magnet, how you magnetize people in with your beauty. So please be aware this is a general reading, to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You chose the card Light Body. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, and ancestral healing. So the next cards we have are Portal, Infinite Mind, and Awakening Consciousness. The next card we have is Healing the Heart, the Power of Self-Love. We have the Nine of Coins, which is the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. We have the Awakening card, which is the Judgment card. We have the Sun card. We have the Page of Materials, which is the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Two of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, my pile number twos, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what your beauty magnet is. So with the Light Body card, I feel a lot of you are the type of people that are very independent in yourself. You are my pile of pure souls. I always have one specific pile with this pure, innocent vibe to you, just pure souls. And I think people can see that. Yeah, so people see this pure, innocent vibe you give off, and you hold a lot of beauty, my pile number twos, but I think when people really get to know you, they see your heart and they see how much your heart shines out here, as we see in the Page of Cups, how playful you are, how friendly you are to everyone, and maybe not to everyone, but I feel like you're very kind. I feel like you're very kind souls, very loving souls, and people can feel that when they get to know you a little bit better, especially friends here with the Three of Cups. I'm picking up like mainly friends and romantic partners or romantic interests, or people that have gotten to know you on a deeper level with the Lovers, have developed a deeper love connection to you. Doesn't have to be romantic, can see through just the beauty. Okay, so there is a lot of beauty here, but I first wanted to just tell you about, the deeper things that people find really beautiful about you, that people find a beauty magnet about you, especially when they've gotten to know you on a deeper level, as we see in the Lovers. So it's like perhaps when people first meet you, they get the vibe that you are a pure soul, that you are very kind, that you are loving in some type of way, but perhaps you also give off this independent look when you are out in public, that people don't always necessarily see deeper into you and see the inner beauty in you. So I'm seeing both sides. I'm seeing the physical beauty and the inner beauty. So with the friends and the partners and people that have gotten to know you and gotten to create a deeper connection with you on a deeper level, I feel like they feel a lot of love towards you. They see you for who you are, and they see you as someone that always has love in their heart, but a higher type of love that brings ecstatic bliss. And your friends, your family, people that are very close to you find your vulnerability beautiful, find that you are able to be with your emotions, and they find you a pure soul, kind, so loving. That's what I'm picking up. And that is your beauty magnet for people that know you on a deeper level. They feel really magnetized to this because they feel your deep level of love, and it magnetizes them even more. Whereas strangers perhaps just see the outer beauty until they get to know you on a deeper level. Okay? So I'm picking up with strangers. There's this energy of you really shining, you really being radiant, you really looking like a queen, a king, as we see here, a crown on her head. You give off this vibe of just regalness, of independence, of you knowing your worth as well, with the power of self-love. Perhaps you have been people that were very, very loving and giving, and you still are, but now you've learned some boundaries. You've learned to have some self-love and also put yourself first. And I think that is also your beauty magnet. The fact that you love yourself so much, it just enhances your physical beauty even more. And it's kind of like you are now in this energy of just having a lot of beauty in you on the inside and on the outside. Okay, and it's just like people are just magnetized to you because of that. That is your beauty magnet. Because you love yourself so much, you just give off this confident look. You own everything you do, and however you dress, however you are in public, you own it, and that's what makes you radiate and shine so much. And I'm not just picking up shining, but radiance. Like with the sun card, it's almost like no one can miss you. It's not the kind of, in pile number 1, I picked up 2 star cards. But this is a different kind of shine. This is a kind of shine of like, the star is shining brightly, you know what I mean? But you're like that sun energy that is so radiant. Nobody can miss the sun. And when they look at the sun for too long, they almost go blind. And I'm not saying people go blind when they look at you too long, but perhaps you also have this light around you. When people can, well, I'm sure if I had to see your aura, I just see light around you, or very bright colors, or maybe some of you like to dress very brightly, like to express yourself with different types of colors and really express yourself that way. Or maybe some of you like to wear out there things like glitter, maybe not out there, but like really express yourself and show off that queen king vibes, you know what I mean? And really stand in your confidence. And that is your beauty magnet, my pal number 2s, because you are so radiant. It's like you are like the sun that people just can't help but look at you and admire you. And when we think of the sun, when the sun rises, it's a happy day when the sun rises, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's you. When you walk into the room, or when you enter any place where there are other people, you just brighten up the room. You're just radiant. That's the energy I feel from your beauty, my pal number 2s. You even chose the citrine crystal, which is a yellow crystal. So you really give off that vibe of really knowing your worth as well, because yellow is self-worth, the solar plexus chakra. You could be creative in some way, or you could just be creatively expressing yourself, because yellow with the solar plexus chakra is also creativity and our self-worth and how we hold ourselves to a higher level, knowing our worth. Okay, so I really feel like you have come to a place of self-love, self-confidence, self-worth, where you've put that crown back on your head and you really believe in yourself and taken back your power that way, created independence for yourself, worked hard to achieve your dreams, and even if you're not there yet, you're gonna achieve it with the 9 of Pentacles. But that is your beauty magnet, my pal number 2s, because people are just really drawn and attracted to you like the sun. You walk in the room and it's just happy and radiant, and that is your beauty magnet, my pal number 2s. Also, you know how I spoke about independence? You give off this vibe of really, even if you aren't well off in terms of finances, you give off this vibe of bouginess. People look at you and they really feel magnetized and attracted to you, because I don't think it's the way you dress. Maybe some of you, the way you dress is very shiny, like people are just like, ooh, shiny. I don't know how to explain it, like a diamond. But perhaps some of you, it's just your vibe that you give off, because you hold yourself to a high standard and you've put that crown back on your head and seen yourself as someone that is worthy of everything you want. You almost look on a higher level. I don't know how to explain it, but people naturally put you on a higher pedestal because of that. It's just your aura that has changed because you've gained more self-love for yourself and self-worth and self-confidence, and that makes you radiate even more out to the world. And that is your beauty magnet, my pal number 2s. And you just seem like someone that is going to be very successful in this lifetime. You seem like someone that is going to have the best cars, that is going to have a big house, even if you don't really care about that. Or maybe you seem like someone that is going to travel the world, really use their money to invest in good things and have that money go to, I heard, generational wealth. And I'm feeling some of your ancestors here are helping you achieve this as well. If it seems unbelievable to you, it's basically helping you get to the next level of your finances, but also not just your finances, but helping you have more resources in this lifetime. Because I'm picking up some of you have ancestors or loved ones that, you know, care about your future, that want you to have everything you need and love. Okay? So I feel a lot of you. Yeah, I mean, we even have ancestral healing. I forgot about that, but I was looking at the urn here. So that's why I picked up on ancestors and loved ones. Okay, so I guess that's not part of the reading, but it's showing up here, so I have to honor it. And even this little bird here, little cute bird, I feel like that's your energy, my pal number twos. Like a cute little bird singing in the air. And that's really beautiful about you. I feel like your playfulness is also really beautiful. It makes you shine even more. It makes you radiate even more. And I feel like your heart shines out so much that it naturally draws people in. Because your heart is so open, my pal number twos. When our heart chakra is really, really open, and open to love and open to vulnerability, others can naturally feel that and sense that. Others naturally, even if they aren't spiritual, they feel that on a subconscious level, okay? And you'll see that when people are more in the energies of greed, jealousy, not really loving themselves, not really feeling good, they won't radiate and shine as much because they're not in their heart space. But when you think of the heart space, it is literally our chakra of love that brings in love and also gives out love. So when you think of it naturally like that, it is literally a magnet. So since your heart shines out so much and you've healed your heart a lot to help it shine out even more, you magnetize and attract people even more, if that makes sense. Okay, my pal number twos, and that is your beauty magnet. The fact that you are so open in your heart, it makes you radiate and shine even more in your beauty, in your inner and outer beauty, my pal number twos. And this playful vibe you give off, I just feel like you can make people laugh, you make people smile, you're really funny, you're just really playful to be around, even if you don't see yourself that way. I would love to have you as a friend. Like, I'm just feeling that energy. Like, people want to have you as a friend. People want to just have you around. People want to have you as a lover with the lover's card. Everyone wants you around. And I feel like a lot of people are naturally just drawn to you because you just give off this happy vibe. Even if you don't feel so happy yourself, you just give off this playfulness, and I don't think you take life too seriously. You also find time for the more playful things in life because life is an experience. You know what I mean? So I think you have been restricted a lot in the past. I'm not sure with what. Perhaps you didn't see your beauty in the past here with the Eight of Swords, or maybe you didn't see your beauty in the past, and as you healed your heart, as you healed yourself and your self-confidence, your self-worth, and I feel some of you are still on that path to healing that with the Awakening card. You've become a more aware of the things that kind of like make you insecure and make you not see your own beauty or your own worth. But I feel like now you've taken off that blindfold. Stop comparing yourself to others with the Page of Pentacles, and with the Awakening card, realize your own beauty. Realize that you are a beauty magnet on the inside and the outside, and everything about you is just radiant, okay? I feel here, my pile number 2s, that the way people see you with your beauty, with the Portal card, it even says Awakening Consciousness. Okay, that's cool, because we have Awakening. I'll get into that in a moment. But with the Portal card, I really feel that, you know, when you... This is reminding me of the other day. So the other day, it's kind of like a story, but I'll get to the point. The other day, I woke up in the morning, and you know when you wake up in like the early hours of the morning and you kind of like see things around the room? Well, I'm a psychic, so when I open up my eyes in the morning and I'm still halfway in the sleep realm and halfway in the human realm, you know what I mean? I can kind of see the auras of the walls. Usually I see like the auras of the walls because our energy goes onto the walls. I will see maybe like spirit guides around, things like that. Or yeah, I guess it just depends on the day. But this one particular morning I woke up, it was a few days ago actually, and then I saw some Instagram post confirming what I saw. So I woke up and I saw portals all around the room. And it was like black and white portals, but it looked kind of like, you know when they hypnotize you and there's those black and white swirls? I don't know what it's called. But it looked kind of like that, and it was going in swirls like this, you know what I mean? And then later on in the day, I forgot about it, but I saw on Instagram it was a portal day. So my point is, I saw that image when I looked at the portal card clairvoyantly. So the feeling I'm getting from you is when people naturally come near your essence, come near you as a person, it feels like portals are opening. It feels like it's just this magical, they're transported to this magical realm. I don't know how to explain it, but it's your energy, my pile number 2s, and your beauty is so magnetizing. And when I was thinking of those portals, they looked kind of hypnotizing, because they looked like those black and white swirls you see on those hypnotizing things they use. So I feel like people almost get hypnotized by your beauty. They feel like they're transported to a whole nother realm, like Alice in Wonderland, cartoon realm, any other realm, magical realm. It's like when people come into your space, your vibration is so high because you are such a pure soul, but also because you've learned to love yourself. People naturally see your beauty even more because it shines out even more, as I explained with the heart chakra. So they almost feel hypnotized by your beauty. They almost feel like they're being transported to another realm. You may come into people's energy and just awaken them to spirituality or their own mind and things like that, because your aura is so high vibrational, because you are such a pure soul. And sometimes people also mistaken that for attraction towards you, whereas I feel you are they're showing me like a walking crystal or a cat. Cats are like that. They're very healing energies, and when you come into people's spaces, you naturally open them up to the spiritual realms in some type of way without realizing, because your vibration is so high that sometimes people mistake it for attraction towards you, if that makes sense. So that is your beauty magnet. You really magnetize and attract people in with your energy, your physical beauty, but also your soul's beauty. So it's all three things here at once. And that's really cool to see that deeply into what your beauty magnet is, my pal number twos. And even if they do mistake it for attraction, it's fine, because that just means your energy is magical and people are seeing your soul without realizing it. They're seeing the beauty and the magic of your soul without realizing it, okay? So, of course, they're naturally going to be attracted to you. I feel some of you are just so naturally magnetic. Your beauty is just magnetic in some type of way. You naturally attract a lot of lovers to you, or if you are in a current romantic connection, I just see a lot of attraction from your partner, but not just your physical beauty. Everything about you. I mean, we see a couple getting married here. So there is a high level of commitment here. And if you aren't in a relationship, it's almost like people just want to commit to you. People naturally just start feeling love towards you because of your soul, because of your beauty. Everything about you, not just your outer beauty. They see the deeper beauty in you too. And it's really beautiful to see this. I love this energy. You know, sometimes strangers might not see it as first, but when people really get to know you and really put the time in to get to see the magical qualities of you, they naturally want to be your friend. They naturally want to be your lover. They naturally gravitate towards you. Okay, my pal number twos. And some of you look really beautiful in dresses. I'm picking up here, like flowy dresses. Some of you look really good in glittery clothes, or clothes that really just show off or magnetize your beauty, or accentuate your beauty in some type of way that gives off this queen vibes, king vibes, you know what I mean? Or clothes that are very colorful here with the sun card, or maybe even just adding your own playful twists, your own playful authenticness to it. Some of you also look really good in your work clothes here with the Nine of Pentacles, or university clothes, I don't know. Some of you may wear a lot of floral things here with the Page of Pentacles. I'm picking up flowers, like some of you would look good with flowers in your hair. I don't know why. Or just hair accessories, or accessories in general. But I'm picking up your hair. Maybe even hats and sunglasses. Yeah. I'm picking up like the energies that your beauty is such a magnet that you naturally may also attract in a lot of people. I don't pick up this as friendships, but I think this is people that just see you and they still need to work on their own self-worth and confidence in a way that just like you did, because I don't feel like you saw your beauty before. So they still need to work on their own confidence and self-worth, and they come into your presence so that you can show them subconsciously where their insecurities are sometimes with strangers. And it's like sometimes I feel strangers compare themselves to you because you are so beautiful, because you are such a beauty magnet. They can't see their own beauty, they can't see their own worth, but I feel it's also a lesson to them, because perhaps some people see it as jealousy, but I see it as if someone is being triggered by your beauty, that is their own things, not you. That has nothing to do with you. It is just their own insecurities being triggered. So it's their wound being shown to them by their own subconscious mind. And as they do this, I feel like they learn to also see their own beauty, because we can't compare ourselves to others, because like this image always reminds me of these two. Well, this is a flower and this is a woman here, but it looks like comparison to me in this image. So this image naturally reminds me of, here we see a sunflower, we don't compare the rose to the sunflower because they're both naturally beautiful in their own unique ways. You know what I mean? So why should we compare people and their own natural beauty? It reminds me of that energy, but I feel like maybe on some level those people are learning something here. But I'm also picking up that maybe you didn't see your own beauty, and maybe you're starting to awaken to your own beauty and how magnetizing you are and how lovable you are. And you may also attract a lot of, I don't want to say this because this may sound a little bit weird, but it's coming through. You may also attract a lot of people that are already in connections, and since you are such a pure soul, I don't feel like you'd even allow that to happen if they were to come towards you. But you are naturally very attractive. You are naturally very hot, sexy. And even with your beauty, like, your beauty is an all-rounded thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's vast, okay? You have a very attractive energy to you in your looks, but also in your inner beauty, okay? So yeah, that's what I'll say, but I feel like you don't really go after people like that because you're a pure soul. And yeah, this is not a moral lesson because I'm sure you all know that's wrong. But I feel like you just naturally magnetize people in. And I feel like a lot of you are very expressive with the way you express yourself. You're not afraid to wear something you like, dress the way you like, do your hair, do your makeup the way you like. You know what I mean? Even here we see purple lipstick. Not many people wear such a dark shade of purple. So there's this energy to you. You dress in a way that's very authentic to you, and that makes you very beautiful. That makes you a beauty magnet to people, my pal number twos. So that was your reading, my pal number twos. I really hope that this resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose this amethyst crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what is your beauty magnet, how you magnetize people in with your beauty. So you chose the Cosmic Wave card. It says new friendships, preparation, and custodians. Please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, so for your cards, we have sensuality, feminine wisdom, and passion. Next, we have setting boundaries, threshold, protection, and honor. Next, we have the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Next, we have the High Priestess. Next, we have the Temperance card. Next, we have the Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. Next, we have the Nine of Emotions, which is the Nine of Cups. Next, we have the Four of Cups. Next, we have the Five of Wands. Next we have the Six of Wands. And lastly we have the Sun card. Okay, my pile number 3s. Now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what your beauty magnet is, okay? So I'm feeling a similar vibe to my pile number 2s, but also different in a way. So if you were drawn to pile number 2, please go ahead and watch that. But if not, that's also okay, because there is also a different energy here, but similar in a way. Okay, so my pile number 3s, you chose the Amethyst crystal, and we have the High Priestess here. You are my pile of naturally intuitive people, naturally people that are just in tune with the universe. I just feel a very purpley, pinkish energy from you. I don't know how to explain how I feel that, but I feel that energy. And, you know, I just feel this energy that you're very intuitive, you're very in tune with the universe, with the cosmos, you're very magical in some type of way, my pile number 3s. And you also shine while you are magical, if that makes sense. They are showing me, you know, a lot of purple, but also maybe gold. So to me, that references as, it is similar to pile number 2, where it gives off this energy of royalty. I don't know how to explain it, but people naturally put you on a pedestal because your beauty is just so magical. I don't know how to explain it, but you give off this magical vibe, this queen, king vibe. I don't know. It's similar to pile number 2, but the feeling I get here from your beauty is you shine so much, but maybe not in the way that most people think. You are like this bright sun, and you shine so much. When you come into the room, when you walk into the room, you just naturally draw in people. You naturally just bring in the sunshine, happy, positive energy. I mean, we even see yellow flowers here, and the cat family in both cards here. So I feel you naturally give off this energy of just being a sunshine in the room, being a ball of energy, being so happy to be around. Like, I feel like maybe people just, even if you aren't a happy person, perhaps you give off this energy to others, where others feel very happy when you're around from your presence. And you glow. I'm seeing you glow, and you radiate, and you shine. Like your face glows. Something about your face glows. Maybe some of you like to wear highlighter and people are naturally drawn to it. Or maybe your skin is glowy and radiant. Something about your skin being glowy and radiant. You naturally shine like the sun. Okay? And it's not just that you're glowy and radiant. I also feel like you have this youthful look to you, my pile number 3s. You just have this healthy glow to you, to your face, to your aura. Youthful energy. You have a youthful look to you. And I think when you get much older, in your older age, people are naturally going to be like, you look so young. You know what I mean, my pile number 3s? You have a youthful, healthy, vibrant look to you. And you look like you take care of yourself. You look like you eat healthy. You look like you drink a lot of water. You look like you take care of your body. You look like you take care of your skin. Something about that. Even if you don't, you look like you do. You have this healthy, radiant glow to you, my pile number 3s. I feel the energies of the rose. So the energy I'm feeling is you naturally attract a lot of lovers in with this youthful look, or you just give off this beauty vibe. like the rose. I don't know how to explain it, but you give off that vibe of a rose. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that. I'm seeing your lips. People really like your lips. Some of you have juicy lips. Some of you have really mesmerizing eyes. And they say that eyes are the windows to the soul. The feeling I get is they see sparkles in your eyes and they naturally become mesmerized by your eyes and fall into a trance when they look into your eyes. Also, your noses are really beautiful. Your face shape is what I'm seeing. Some of you have really big eyes that are really cute. Something about your eyes, like people really get lost in your eyes. That's the feeling I'm getting, lost in your eyes. And that is your beauty magnet, all the things I mentioned. So this is a bit different to the other two piles, because in the other two piles I picked up on different energies. So in pile number 1, I only picked up on physical traits towards the end. Pile number 2, I picked up on more their soul traits first, then their physical traits. So for you, I'm getting physical traits first. And if these physical traits don't resonate, it's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, because everybody watching this is different. But I'm feeling something about your eyes. People find your eyes really beautiful, like they can get lost in your eyes. And you have this youthful look to you, even if you don't think you do. People think you look very healthy, very glowy, very radiant, and that is your beauty magnet. There's this energy of you coming to wholeness, my pile number 3s, within yourself. You putting that love, pouring that love back into you with the setting boundaries card, honoring yourself for the first time in your life. And I feel like that naturally has attracted some resentment from people that would benefit from you not having boundaries and from you not loving yourself. Similar to pile number 2, you have started loving yourself, starting pouring love back into you, starting to take care of yourself, starting to pour into you first and then overflow onto others. I feel like you naturally have a very big heart and you are naturally in tune with the universe's energies. You're magical, my pile number 3s. And for the first time in your life, you've learned to pour into you first and then pour into your own heart. And once your own heart is full with love, then you can overflow onto others. So it's almost like you've balanced out this energies of selflessness and selfishness, because I feel maybe in the past you were very overgiving to the point where people maybe didn't even appreciate what you were giving. And they're showing me a car and empty. So you had to learn to honor yourself and not empty yourself out to others, but rather pour love into you first and then overflow onto others. And that is a very healthy way to do it. So you naturally have poured more love into yourself. And I'm just feeling a very Venusian vibe from you. So I also felt a Venusian vibe from pile number 1s, but Venus is the planet of love, pleasure, and we have the sensuality card. Venus is the planet of love, pleasure, of beauty, okay? But for you, I'm feeling it in a different way. So for you, I'm feeling it in a way of like, I pour love into myself, and the more love I pour into myself, the more radiant and beautiful I get. It's because your heart is magical. It's like your heart is a heart of gold and purpley shimmers. That's what they're showing me. And they're showing me, when people get those youth potions, in movies when they drink a youth potion, I feel like your heart is naturally like that. Not to say that it makes you younger, but the feeling they're giving me is your heart is magical, and when you naturally pour love into yourself, you become even more beautiful. And then when you overflow onto others, you become even more beautiful. I don't know how to explain it, but your self-love makes you even more beautiful. The fact that you're honoring yourself and having a balance in your life. And even if it upsets people that don't respect your boundaries or benefited from you not having boundaries in the first place, I feel like you've learned to find peace and calmness with the Four of Cups here. So you loving yourself, you setting boundaries may trigger a lot of people, either because they benefit from you not having boundaries and they want to pull and tug on your energy, and they feel entitled to your energy because your energy is so magical. They're showing me it's like something people get addicted to, or it is them not feeling comfortable with setting boundaries themselves, that they get triggered by you doing so, or not loving themselves. And I feel like I heard pain in the butt. So I feel like sometimes with the Five of Wands showing up twice, people that are a little bit insecure in themselves, as we see a woman here looking in the mirror and just feeling very self-conscious here in this card, trying to look at themselves from different perspectives, you know what I mean? Some people that are naturally just not having that self-love and they're still learning to grow into that self-love can sometimes get a little bit triggered by you loving yourself so much. And I saw a similar energy in pile number 2. So I don't find that people get jealous of you more so, maybe sometimes, but it's more so this insecurity that they feel when they see you loving yourself and they see you honoring yourself, because your heart is magical and it shouldn't just be given to anyone. You know what I mean? And the feeling I'm getting from you, my pile number 3s, is that when you love yourself so much and other people don't, it's like, it's almost, they feel attacked by you in some type of way, or just triggered by you in some type of way. And I'm feeling a headache come on now as I said that. So it's almost like they're a headache to you. I think people that are going to be your friends or around you need to have some level of self-love in order to be around you. Otherwise, they would naturally get triggered by you. And it's not you trying to attack them in any way. You loving yourself shouldn't feel like an attack to anybody, because you deserve to love yourself, my pile number 3s. Okay? So those people are just headaches. That's what I feel. And a pain in the butt. But I also feel here that is your beauty magnet, because you hold this high amount of beauty, but your heart is magical and you have this youthful look. You're glowy, you're radiant, you shine like the sun. You naturally bring in a lot of happiness and joy to the people around you. Just your presence. Okay, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number 3s. The fact that you love yourself as well and that you honor yourself makes you even more of a beauty magnet, because I'm picking up, I heard everybody wants a piece of the pie, something like that. So you are like this delicious pie, okay? And everyone wants a piece of this pie. They showed me with the Five of Wands here as I was laying out the cards. They showed me a vision from Riverdale's new season. I think they just released one episode from their new season, but it was they were shooting in the 1950s era or something like that. And what was her name again? The lady with black hair. I forgot her name now. Okay, she was walking out of the school, right? And the two men there were in two different cars, and they both wanted to pick her up and drop her off at home. And then she was like comparing and saying, which one should I go with? And then she ended up going with none of them, because she knew it was going to be a headache if they were going to fight over her. And I feel that energy for you as well, my pile number 3s. Like, people that are interested in you naturally just fight over you. And they also showed me a TikTok meme. You know when they have those TikTok videos where a person is like in a toxic household and they're just in their room and people are fighting outside, but it's like a funny kind of fight. I think it sounds almost like Mickey Mouse. I can't really explain it in words, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's like people are here fighting around you and you're just like, nah, I'm not gonna have this headache. I deserve and I protect my own peace here with the Four of Cups. I'm not going to choose any of you until you learn maturity, like that kind of energy. So you hold yourself to a high regard, and that makes you even more magical. That makes you even more of a beauty magnet to people. So yeah, people are just naturally attracted to you. You give off this vibe of like with the sensuality card, they're showing me a siren that naturally just lures people in. That's the energy I feel. It's like people are just naturally lured in by you, by your beauty. Okay. And the feeling I get from this is since you hold yourself to a high regard, you've learned to find your confidence, your own power, your own courage to be yourself in the world, to honor yourself in the world, to love yourself in the world, as the cat family represents those energies. And even if you haven't found that yet, you are learning that. And I think that's what makes you even more of a beauty magnet, because you hold yourself to a high regard, because you are so confident in yourself. You naturally just lure people in, even if you aren't trying to be sexy in any way. You just naturally lure people in with your vibe, your aura, because it's magical. That's what the feeling I get. And I'm hearing your voice. Your voice is very beautiful. People love to hear your voice. Something about your voice. It's just captivating, like I mentioned, like a siren. You draw people in, you lure people in with your beauty, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number 3s. Ooh, I love this energy. And yeah, you naturally just attract a lot of partners or people that are attracted to you, but also some insecurity from people that are insecure. Either, so let's just give an example. So let's say you are a woman dating a man, and this man feels like you are out of his league, and he's gonna feel insecure every time you go out together when other men look at you, as an example. Or it could even be people of the same gender as you. So let's say you're out in public and you just dressed up in a way you liked, authentic to you, and you look so glowy and radiant and magical over there, and someone else tried their best to look their best, but you just were balanced, put on your clothes, you didn't really think about it, and here they are feeling self-conscious because everybody's looking at you. You naturally steal the spotlight. So there is that energy there, okay? And I also feel like there is some insecurity because you look like you are gaining a lot of success for yourself in this lifetime with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. There's this energy of you, even if you're not there yet, you look like you're going to attract a lot of success in this lifetime. You look like you are a hard worker, like you're protecting your peace, loving yourself, going to work, not getting yourself in the drama. Like here people are just in this negative ego energy. Here you're in your peace, just doing what you need to do. And if they did that too and focus less on this drama energy, they could also be successful like you or gain that success. But it's like you follow your heart, you trust your intuition, you follow your peace, and you honor yourself that way. And yeah, I think that also makes you even more of a beauty magnet, because I pick up here with the Nine of Cups, as we see a genie lamp here. You are naturally what everyone could want in a partner, a friend, since we even see new friendships here. So even people that aren't insecure with themselves, people that see your magical side, people that see your beauty inside and out, are naturally going to be want to friends with you, are naturally going to be want to be your partner, are naturally just going to want to be around you, because with the genie lamp here, you are like one of a kind. You are a wish come true for people, and that you don't come across every day. Like you just have the qualities everyone wants in a friend and a partner, and you're just so balanced and magical while you do it all. I keep getting the word magical, and I'm going to honor that. But yeah, like I mentioned, everyone wants a piece of this beautiful pie, this delicious pie, but nobody can get this delicious pie. Because if you gave yourself away to everyone, you'd have nothing left of yourself. You know what I mean? So everyone wants this pie. So be flattered by this energy that you're this delicious pie and everyone wants it. But when you swat away their hand and be like, no, you can't get this pie today, they want it even more. When you set boundaries with people, like I'm picking up with love interests or friends, it's like they want it even more. You think it's gonna push them away, but they want it even more. Because you are like this delicious pie that everybody wants. You're what everybody wishes for with the Nine of Cups, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number 3s. I also feel like Princess Bubblegum energy with the Cosmic Wave card. With the cloud there, I feel Princess Bubblegum energy and like lunar vibes as well. The moon vibes. So, I don't know, maybe you are like the sun and moon mixed together. You bring a lot of happiness and joy in the room, but you also are shiny like a moon. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you understand what I mean. But the moon energies make sense because we have the High Priestess here. So you're naturally intuitive, but also tapped into that energy of playfulness and joy at the same time. You're tapped into the energies of emotion, deep emotion, like the moon, but also this energy of playfulness, joy, action, like the sun. So you're tapped into both your feminine and masculine energy, and there's a balance there. Okay? And feminine and masculine energy doesn't equate to gender, it's an energy. Yeah, you're just cosmic, my pile number 3s. You're magical in some type of way, and people naturally just feel drawn to that, and that is your beauty magnet, my pile number 3s. You also carry this powerful vibe to you, and I feel like when people talk to you, when they're interested in you, since you carry this powerful nature, because you hold yourself to a high regard, they naturally, I don't know if they get anxious talking to you. I don't think they get anxious, but I think when people are attracted to you, it's like they kind of get tongue-tied, is what I feel. You also have this nurturing, graceful, compassionate energy to you that people find really beautiful, and that is also your beauty magnet. And I'm picking up the energy that some of you look really good in jewelry here, as we see a lot of jewelry. This looks really pretty, this on her head. Maybe some of you wear veils, like if you sometimes if you're a reader, if you do tarot readings with the High Priestess, maybe some of you wear really pretty veils. That's just a specific message for some of you. I'm feeling some of you look really good in pastel colors, like blues, purples, and pinks, and especially pinks as well, and purples. Also blues, and like turquoisey, lighter colors. But also some of you look really good in like yellows and purples, like I said earlier, like a deeper, richer color, if that makes sense. But yeah, my pile number 3s, you are just what everyone wants in a person. And I'm also picking up the energy that some of you look really sexy. Like, you give off this sexy vibe as well. I don't know if you wear, what types of clothes you wear. Some of you wear clothes that naturally accentuate your body and, you know, have some places where that shows. So, for example, let's say you wear a crop top today, but then the crop top naturally accentuates your body shape, and then you wear jeans, like high-waisted jeans, and it naturally accentuates your stomach and your chest area and the behind area. Or let's say you wear something really revealing, but you look really sexy and powerful in it. Like, let's say you're going on a night out. I don't know, something about the way you dress. Like, you could wear anything different. I don't know how to explain it, but today you could wear this certain aesthetic, and tomorrow you could wear a totally different aesthetic, and you'd totally pull it off. You'd look really powerful and sexy in anything, is the energy I'm picking up. I just heard versatility. So that was your beauty magnet reading, my pal number 3s. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!